Hey guys, welcome to my channel Infotech with Zafar Khan. Today I am going to discuss a new lecture of DevOps series, that is lecture number 9. The agenda of this lecture is we will install the Jenkins in AWS machine. We will do some typical Jenkins configuration. We will integrate GitHub with Jenkins, and we will also create a job. Then we will build it and then schedule the job to run automatically. So this is a very important video, very interesting. All these activities I will demonstrate on AWS EC2 instance. So as we discussed in the last lecture, that there is some prerequisite of Jenkins. So there are some prerequisite to install the Jenkins. First one is Java should be there because Jenkins is written in Java. So Java should be installed. The second point is 2 GB RAM is required at least. Okay. The third point here, it is mentioned for the Windows operating system. It's not for the Linux. Okay. So if you are working on your local machine using Windows operating system, then you have to set the variables, environment variables, to point the JDK based directory. So this is not you use for the Linux. So I'm using today for Linux, so it is not required for me. However, if you work on a Windows operating system, then you have to set the environment variable. Okay. So without any delay, let's start now. Okay. So I am now here the AWS console. So let's create the EC2 instance first. Okay. Now take over there, launch instance. Put some name over here in the server name. So because we are using the Jenkins, so put the Jenkins server. So Amazon Linux is fine. Okay. And T2 micro, this is also fine. And then we have to create a key pair. Jenkins key. Okay. So Jenkins key. Yes. So it is downloaded now. So let's check the network setting. Remember, I have already told auto session public IP should be enabled. It should not be disabled. So always keep it in your mind. Also, uh, we have to create another type. SSH is already there. So then add security group rule. So let's put the all traffic and the anywhere. This is fine now, and rest is fine. Okay, so let's launch this machine. So it is success now. Let's view all the instances. Okay, so it is initializing now. Let's refresh this one. Currently showing pending. Okay, so it is running, but here the status is showing initializing. It will come 2 by 2 checkout. So that means it will ready for that. So meanwhile, uh, let's keep ready the terminal. Okay, let's set the terminal. So we are in this terminal now. Let's clear the terminal, Control L. Okay, so but before that we have to keep the key which we have generated in the particular path. Okay, so where it is downloaded, let's check it. .pem. Yeah, here it is now. So let's copy it and paste into the desktop. Okay, now it's a terminal. Where are we now? Can you check? It's a desktop now. Okay, so let's check ls. Yeah, so Jenkins key is now here. Okay, but this is now a read write permission, so we need to change the permission. Readable permission should be there. Okay, so what we will do, we'll change the permission. Chmod 400 and then Jenkins key.pem. Okay, so let's check again. Yes, now it is a readable permission. Okay, so we can do now. So let's keep ready for this to connect the EC2 instance. So how we'll do that? SSH hyphen I, then the key name Jenkins dot pem, and then is EC2 user at the rate of, and then IP public IP address you need to put over here. So let's check whether machine is ready or not. Yeah, it is ready now. Okay, so we'll click over here. We'll get the details. So check passed. 2 by 2 check pass means this it is ready. So let's copy the public ID, public IP address. Okay, and put in the terminal to connect the EC2 instance. So are you sure you want to continue the connection? Yes, I'm 100% sure. Yeah, we are connected now. So let's move on to the root user, sudo su. So we are in the root user now. So we need to check the Java because prerequisite we have discussed already. With the prerequisite of Java is required. Let's check whether Java is there or not. Which Java? I don't think Java is there because I have not installed. So no Java is there. Okay. So let's install the Java first. Java 1.8. Yum install Java 1.8.0 and so and so. It is installing now. It will ask, I forgot to mention the y hyphen y. That's why it is asking. Is it okay? Yes. Put the y. So now Java is installed. Okay. So then we need to install the Jenkins. So how you will do that? There is some command. I have written over here the command, but I will show you in the Google as well how you will do that. Download Jenkins. Okay, just click over here. It's a official site of Jenkins. Okay, so we will select the CentOS Red Hat. Okay, so this is the Jenkins Red Hat package. So okay, so we will just copy this one simply, nothing else. We will simply copy this and go to the terminal and paste over here. Okay, it's done now. So very simple. This is also done. Control N. Now we require the install of 11 as well because Jenkins is required, some advanced version is also there, so we need to install this one. However, this will give the error, but I will tell you what you will do that. Yeah, so no package for JDK 11. So what you will do, you will just copy this one. Okay, sudo we have already in the root user, so it's not required. You just copy this one to use run this one. Okay, so just copy and run this. Yes. So it is installed now. Okay. So now we will install the Jenkins. Finally, we will install the Jenkins. Okay, let's copy -y. I'll put it so that it will not ask me yes or no. Yeah. So we have installed the Jenkins as well. Okay. So now we have to start the service after installation of Jenkins. First, let's check whether the service is started or not. So how you will do that? There is a command called systemctl status Jenkins. It is not there. Okay. I mean, Jenkins continuous integration server is not there. It's a disable. Okay. So first we have to start the service. Okay. So systemctl start Jenkins. It will take time at least 1 minute. Here it is showing active is dead. So that means service is not running. So just we have started now and we'll check it. Okay. Okay, fine. So it's probably it's started now. So let's enable it as well. Systemctl enable Jenkins. It is enabled. Let's check status. Yes, it is now running. So it's showing active and running. So Jenkins is now ready. Okay. So let's go to browser and check. Okay. First you copy the IP address of this and go to new browser and just paste over here and the colon 8080. If you remember that, I have explained in details. If you are working in your local machine, you have to put here localhost and then port 8080. But I am using the AWS machine, so I have copied the public IP address of the Ec2 instance and pasted over here, and I have mentioned the port 8080. Then it will show the first page of the Jenkins. Okay, so this is the first page of the Jenkins. It is asking the administrator password. So how I will get the administrator password? I will just copy here. Okay, let's copy it and go to the terminal and put the cat command and paste this path. Okay, so here we will get the password, authentication administrative password. Okay, so let's copy this one and paste over here. So this is the administrator password and continue it. Okay, so customize Jenkins. It is asking the install suggested plugin or install plugin, select plugins to install. So we generally use this one. So I will click over here. Okay, so basically this is the bunch of plugins which required necessary. I mean required Jenkins which are necessary. So these are the bunch of plugins. Okay, so Jenkins is required. So the Jenkins is configured automatically this bunch of plugins. And remember it at this moment good network is required. If your network is slow or something uh, very slow, then there will be problem. Half of this will install, half not. So make sure that all plugins are installed and showing green color like this. Okay, so these are the showing green color. This means these are the installed successfully. The others are still running. So it will take time. No issue. We will wait for that. Probably 5 to 6 minutes it will take. We have to wait for that. I think all plugins are now installed. Yes, it will ask the username, so put the username and keep it in your mind. Okay, I'm giving the short name because I'm doing some demonstration, but when you will work on the project, you have to specify some specific user and then password should be strong. Okay, full name just I have given over here. Okay, and then email address you can put anything, a@gmail.com. It should, you can put the dummy as well, not an issue. This is not a correct email ID, however it will require. So if you left it blank, then it will give the error. So save and continue. So instance configuration, this is our URL. Save and finished. Start using Jenkins. Jenkins is ready. Yeah. So all right. So this is now the Jenkins page, and installation is completed successfully. I have installed the Jenkins successfully. Okay. So these are the basically options dashboard where you can manage the Jenkins, and then you can create the project over here. Okay, build history, or all options are available in the dashboard. Okay, So let's do some required configuration. So you can, if you have any required configuration, you can click over here the manage Jenkins, and this is the basically the page of main menu. You can say main menu of all Jenkins configuration. You can configure the manage plugin. If any other plugins that need to be required, then you can configure from by clicking of this one. You can configure the system configuration. We will do everything in upcoming videos. So, and we will use it, all this configuration we will use it when we will do project or some upcoming uh, videos, and that will be the very useful. Okay, so we will do it, not an issue. So all this configuration, security configuration, configure globally security, okay, manage your credential, we will also use this one. And configuration credential provided, manage users, you can if you want to create some other users, okay, and you need to provide some limited access, then you can manage it. So you will create by using this manage uh, users, you can configure configure it, sorry. Okay, and then there are a lot of things and everything is mentioned over here, so not an issue. So let's say manage plugin, I'll configure it, manage plugin. So it's available, let's click over available, and then git push, git push, yes, it is there. So it is not installed over there, so now I will install it. Let's click over here and install without restart. Okay, it is required. Okay, all these plugins are, these are the pending, so these are successful now. Okay, so now go to the top page. So here it is. Okay, so these are the things which we have configured. So other configuration also you can do as per requirement. So we will configure it, not an issue. Okay, so let's create a project. Okay, so first project, put my first project, or should be first project, should not be space. So we'll select the freestyle. Okay, first we will select the freestyle, then one by one we will do pipeline as well. Okay, pipeline is very important. Okay, so we will use it, but now at least couple of uh, project we will use the freestyle project. Okay, so let's click OK. So now we have to configure something over here. Okay, so currently I'm not going to use anything. I will show you first. So build after these are the build trigger when you want to trigger that project. So these are the information, and on the side question marks, everything is mentioned over there. You can read it and you can go through it and read properly. Okay, so I will show you first what I wanted to do. Let's build it first. Okay, so execute shell. So let's put some command over here. So echo, and then this is my first Jenkins project. This is my first Jenkins project, and then put the date as well. Okay, dollar date, right? So then we will just apply and save it. So I have just created a project. Okay, and just let's build it. I'm doing manually. Okay, so now it is showing green color. The green color means it's a successful. Here it is. You can click over there that ball, and it is showing the green color. That means started by the Zafar Khan, and then everything is mentioned there. So this is my, here the output is. this is my first Jenkins project, and the date which I have mentioned to us today is Saturday, and then 27th. Yes, it is today is 27th. So at this time I have built this project. It is successful. Okay, so let's go back to the project. Here it is showing the project name, status. Here is the project name. So it is showing the green color. Okay, and the build stability, no recent build failed, nothing is failed, it's 100% success it is showing. Okay, if there any failures happen, then what will happen? It will show you here different. Let's do some wrong things. Okay, so go to your configuration and do some wrong thing. Rather than putting echo each, let's do that. It will give the error. Okay, build it manually. Here it is the error showing. That means that command is not working properly. Let's check it. What error is this? The syntax error. Each command is not found. ECH is not found. It should be echo. So if you do anything wrong over there, it will be not build. It's a build is failure. So my first project will show that it will give its error showing. So failed. Okay. So ensure that whatever the code you are writing over there, that should be clear and so working. Okay. So now we have built it, and also let's go for configuration part and correct it. Okay. So I have corrected now. So apply and save. We'll do save. So let's do some, configuration for, automatic. It should run automatically. As I told, it should run automatically. So how we will do that? There is a build after now, build periodically. Okay. So just click over here. Okay, and put some star space star space star space star 5 times, 1 2 3 4, and then 5. So what it is showing? It is showing every minute I want to run this one. Every minute you can check over here what exactly the all details you will get over here. Okay, cron, it's a, it's a like cron. We schedule generally on the cron, right? So it's a work like a cron features is there. So no, I will not go over there. So cron like feature, so you will find everything over here. Scheduling here, minutes, it is showing minutes, hour, and then the day of the month, and then monthly. If you want to schedule monthly, then you can schedule it. So it's specify all valid values. Okay, and M and N is specify the range basically. So you will get it here, all details. If you go through it, the examples are also given over here. Okay, so it's every 15 minutes it will show 4 stars. I have given the 5 stars. So here it is mentioned every 15 minutes. The first star it should be every 15 minutes. So then it's work accordingly. Whatever you want, you can put over there. So it will schedule it automatically. Okay. So let's check whether it is working or not. Apply and then save. And I will not build anything. Let's check. Yeah, here it is. It's working now. I have not clicked the build. Okay. Let's check once more. And whenever you do, it will create the build ID, and it is sequence. It will create a sequence in a sequence. Okay, unique features is there. So it will generate the build ID uniquely. So 11:53 it is showing. Next probably the fourth one, 11:54. Here it is. Okay, so we have basically scheduled it like a cron. Okay, so it is working now, and every minute its building is completed. Okay, let's check everything is fine now, success. And see here also 11:54 is showing. So this is the concept of the scheduling. Okay, so scheduling means it's like a cron. Okay, so now go to the project, back to the project, and then click here configuration, stop it. Okay, so you can schedule it periodically or whatever you want. If you want monthly or weekly, or if every 15 minutes, whatever it is, that all syntax are there with example. So it is so simple, very easy. Okay, okay, so now where are we at this moment? We have click this one. Okay, so now we will integrate the GitHub with Jenkins. Let's say integrate with how it works. Okay, so I have the remote repository, that is GitHub. Okay, so I have created one this project. Project means it's a repository. So one demo project repository is there. So I have created already. So how I will integrate it with Jenkins? So first we will select this is the IP address. So you copy over, not IP address, sorry. This is basically a URL that need to be copied. Okay, so you copy it already and go to the Jenkins. So what you will do, source code management. So why I want to integrate it? I will take a source of Jenkins. So when the developer develop the code and push into the GitHub or remote repository, okay, so I will take it, pull it from the GitHub and then execute over here using the Jenkins. Okay, so what I will do, I will click over here and I will paste the URL. Okay, but it will give the error. Sorry, it will give the error. Why it will give the error? I'm showing you why it will give the error. So here the git is there. Okay, project dot git. So that means git is not, I have not installed the git in the uh, EC2 instance. So it will give the error. Let's check. Here it is. The fail to connect the repository. It is failed. It will not connect. So what we need to do? We have to install the git as well in your EC2 instance. So let us start install now. Yum install git -y. So it is installed now. Okay. So let's check. Copy it and go back to this. Leave the page. Configuration. Okay. Then select the git. It will not, should not show any error. Yes, it is. Okay, so that means git should be there. Okay, so now the error has gone. Fine. And one more thing, and very important. Okay, Here is by default, I have not given the here the branch name. It's a by default showing master. Okay, and in your GitHub it is showing the main. Okay, so it will give the error. It will not able to pull that this file. Jenkins will not able to pull this file because it is in the main branch, and here the Jenkins is showing in the master branch. So either you will change over here, or you will select the uh, master branch and put the proper file over there. Okay, so I will, you can put over here main. So this is the very important thing. Okay, so you have to keep in your mind, I was also facing same issue. I was trying multiple times. I was not able to do. Finally, I got the conclusion that this branch is not matching. That's why I'm not able to pull over there. Okay, so anyway, so it should be there. Okay, so let's apply and save it. So this is the overall concept what we have discussed over here. So we have installed the prerequisite part and Jenkins also. So and Jenkins configuration we have done also. We will do lot more configuration. We will do one in the upcoming videos. So don't worry about that. But it's a very simple configuration which I have done in this video. But one by one I will do it for uh, in the next video. But also we have integrate the Jenkins with GitHub. Okay, and we have checked it, and also I have shown you the error. What kind of error is there? If the Git is not installed in your EC2 instance or in your machine which where you Jenkins is configured, it will give the error. So Git is should be there. Okay, otherwise it will give the error. And the branch which I have discussed, both should be the same. If it is in the if the GitHub showing the main branch, then your Jenkins should also mention the main branch. Okay, and we have also built the job and schedule it and run multiple times. We have run it. So this is the overall concept of the Jenkins, which we have done the initial stage of the configuration as well as build the job. In the next video, I will show something more. Okay. Till then, thank you.